We made some videos about ClearSCADA in the past, and they have raised a lot of attention in the public, and we received some really good comments about ClearSCADA as part of the feedback. And one of the requests about ClearSCADA is the people want to find out more about the ClearSCADA structure, the server structure, the master and slave structure, and the client and server structure. So, and I thought that's useful to spend a couple of minutes of your time, of our time, to explain about the structure, database structure, and the server structure. As we introduced in our last video about ClearSCADA, we can set up the ClearSCADA with the master server as a main standalone server, or we can have a main server and with a standby server, so it can become a hot swappable server. And we can also set up a main standby and a permanent standby server. Apart from the setting up a server, we also need to set up a client. It's called Vuex, to communicate or to look into the ClearSCADA server. The software itself is called Vuex. It's part of the installation of the ClearSCADA server. And for the Vuex, our recommendation is to install the exactly same version as the ClearSCADA main server. However, you can get away of using a different version of Vuex talking to a different version of the ClearSCADA server, as long as you keep the main version as same. So with the minor revisions of on the versions, it's okay to use a different version. Use a mixed match between the Vuex and the ClearSCADA server. And also for people who are not aware of this, whenever the client's talking to a ClearSCADA server, in this particular case it will be a Vuex talking to a ClearSCADA server, the ClearSCADA server receives the request and then will authorize a port, or open up a port to the Vuex. At the moment, the ClearSCADA server will open up two sets of ports. One port is for the OPC communication to the Vuex. The other port is for the HTTP and HTTPS communication to the Vuex. The OPC communication port will service the channel for the normal database browsing and point property browsing, that type of activity on the Vuex. The HTTP and HTTPS port will serve the purpose of script. So whenever you want to run the script or initiate a script in the ClearSCADA and from Vuex, the command information has to go through that specific HTTPS port. The next topic I'm going to talk about ClearSCADA is the version upgrades on the ClearSCADA. Assuming you have installed a version of ClearSCADA from 2017, now the 2020 ClearSCADA version came out that you want to upgrade. The process for upgrade is to always upgrade the software of the ClearSCADA on your permanent standby machine. Once you've upgraded that, the permanent standby machine will be still able to communicate with your main and standby machine. The newer version will always be able to communicate with the older version of ClearSCADA, as long as there is no major revision difference. Once you've upgraded the software on your permanent standby machine, we recommend you for the next step is to upgrade the standby machine with a newer ClearSCADA software. And once you upgrade it to 2020, you do a swap between the main and standby and make the standby server the main server, and then you upgrade the main server with the ClearSCADA 2020 software. As soon as you've done that, and you can synchronize, they will be able to recognize each other with their databases, and also the data come from the field. If you have any questions about ClearSCADA setup, database structure, security, feel free to leave a comment and give us a call, send us a text, drop an email, and we'll be very happy to help you. Enjoy your day.